Drink told me the plan and I say I'm with it. We jumped in the car and went straight to the riches. Yeah, we went straight to the riches. He told me this one gon' bust both of our wrists. I told him he playing, he says no gimmicks. I told him let's get it. I told him let's get it. Like.
All right, what y'all think right here? Feel me? Before we hit what Ak say, feel me? What NBA YoungBoy didn't fall off? Ain't no fucking way. I think y'all only say he fell off because he switched labels. He was hitting 100 every album. Now he probably like got 60. I think it's the label. They probably don't have that machine as much behind them. Man, Little Pump definitely fell off. The Zana, he's on a plane doing nasty things. The Baby after that, you know, when he was on the stage talking about, you know, I think that probably, for me, made him go left a little bit. But I feel like the Baby music still be hitting, though. If y'all watch his videos, this shit still be hitting. So, I don't know. Rowdy Rich, now that's a good one. That's a good one right there because that first album he did, fire. But the second one, I don't know. I don't really listen to too many songs from Rowdy Rich though. But let me know how y'all feel about Rowdy Rich. I know I didn't even go up here yet. We gonna get up there. I just seen NBA YoungBoy. My fault. Meek Mill. I feel like Meek Mill's an OG. He already stamped his foot in the game. Feel me? When he drop, I feel like it's just for fun now. He be doing other business and shit like that. Feel me? I think he be signing niggas now. He trying to get on his business shit. Feel me? He got the label and all that. He trying to get on his business shit. So I'll take Meek Mill out of there. Some other people you could have put there. But Bobby Shmurda, definitely, man. That's probably my biggest disappointment on this list. Yeah, I was waiting for him to come out of jail and drop some heat with Rowdy. No go, feel me? No go. Niggas flopped on us, feel me? So I'm gonna agree with that one. Quando Rondo's in a tough circle though, feel me? After that incident with Vaughn, I feel like people picked Vaughn's side though, feel me? So it was kind of hard for him to make music. I feel like he was getting blocked by everybody, feel me? Because everybody picked Vaughn. But Quando Rondo music, it be hitting though, feel me? But I feel like niggas picked Vaughn in that situation, so I'm gonna say yeah because it's gonna be hard though. Feel me? It's gonna be hard. Cause, you know, people gonna pick Vaughn. Feel me? It just that's the position he in right now. It's just nothing else to it. Vaughn, Lil Durk, they gonna pick that side. So he's in tough. Lil Baby definitely didn't fall off. For me, y'all bugging, y'all tripping the fuck out. Lil Baby didn't fall off. But yo, let's get into Ak's opinion. Let's see what he say. Feel me? Put in the comments. I want to hear what y'all say. Let's get it.
Now, we're going to be objective, and we're going to try to have a discussion about each and every one of them. Did Bobby Shmurda fall off? I think especially if you believe that Bobby Shmurda is not as hot as he used to be, that's kind of clear. Now, I could shoot him some bail. He had some label issues when he first came out. Roc Nation was interfering with Epic. Epic wanted all their return on what they spent on keeping him on the label for all these years, and they gave him so allegedly in advance, and that messy relationship between Roc Nation and Epic led to basically him going independent at the time. And once he got independent, he didn't have a song. The momentum had faded away. He didn't come in what the people wanted, so yeah, it fell off. Quando Rondo,
that music, bro.
It's kind of hard for me to say Quando Rondo fell off when I don't even think Quando Rondo was on like that. So if I was gonna really say Quando Rondo fell off, it would be like from what? Right? We remember Quando Rondo selling 3,000 records. We do know him as a rapper. Like, of course, he does his thing. But a fall off usually means that you're at some type of potential peak or potential high, and you're falling off either to mediocrity or you're falling off to irrelevance. And I'm sorry, I just don't think that Quando Rondo has been at that peak that we could say he's fell off. I think he's still working to try to not necessarily get on, but really make his name as like a superstar, because this fall off conversation is never for like people who are like you were surprised they were on to begin with. Not saying that's Quando, but that could fit. Lil Baby, yeah, Lil Baby fell off. Lil Baby just was one of the top 2 rappers, if you ask me. I think there's a good case to be made that if we say right now the top 5 rappers, whether we're talking about skill or we're just talking about people who people are interested in or want music from, I could say Baby might not be in that.
I know.
Now, did he fall off from top 5 or top 2 to like?
I think Ak only saying that because he said his name in the song. Feel me? But it's cool though. It's cool. I like the opinion. I like it.
Top 50? No, but you know he's fell down the middle of the pack a little bit. and that's all by his design. It's all by his, spamming people with the same two type of songs till people got tired of it. Also, some of the narrative changed with some of his social media actions. So, yes, I would say Lil Baby fell off. NBA YoungBoy, has he fell off? Good question. So, let's look at it subjectively. NBA YoungBoy, sales-wise, has declined. Okay? We could blame it on whatever, but we're going to have to admit, has declined. Has the music declined as well? I think it kind of has too.
The only thing I say, the music decline, he's just not as consistent. But he got a label, they controlling that shit a little different.
Just in reality, when it comes to just you thinking about NBA YoungBoy and the type of music, I think sometimes people are feeling like it's drowning out and songs aren't sticking out as much. You could have a million excuses for that. He's now on a new label. They don't work at the same, blah, 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 this and third. Overall, are we going to say NBA YoungBoy fell off?
I'm going to say no.
If you said it, I couldn't really give reasons to say he didn't. Does he still have a great fan base, a huge fan base? Yes. Was there a time where people would legitimately say he's in that top 3 or maybe top 4 along with Baby? Absolutely.
Facts.
Would people kind of have that discussion and actually have like an opposing point of view about it this time around? Yeah. Rich Homie Quan.
Wait, before he gets to Rich Homie Quan, I just had to say this. The same thing about Quan though. I got a question for y'all. Do y'all feel the same way about Rich Homie Quan? Do you feel like Rich Homie Quan never made it to that level to fall off? Let me know how y'all feel in the comments. For me, I just had to ask that question. I want to see what Axe say too. Really.
Absolutely fell off, right? We don't have to do point of view about it this time around. Yeah. Rich Homie Quan absolutely fell off, right? We don't have to do too much about it. And we're talking about him from 2015 till now. I think he was about to get back on, but I don't know what happened. I think it's because Young Thug and the Cleveland Ave goons kind of either had him terrified or that video leaked of him talking to the police officer, and people started looking at him if he was a cooperator. Keep in mind, he's the person who was being managed by Donovan Nut Thomas, which is one of the main reasons why his is in court. And because of that, he's always been in a weird spot because the guy who allegedly got killed by the other person he used to work with, or his gang, you used to be cool with like pretty much both of them, and you're not like the preferred person in this situation. Also, you're not in these gangs that Young Thug's in. Okay, Lil Pump. I think Lil Pump would admit that, again, are we talking about fell off like how
he never was on? In my opinion, he was never on. But let's get it.
J. Cole said he was going to go broke, sell his home, this and third. No. Are we talking about musically, if Lil Pump records a single right now and puts it out, we probably, like, it might even go without getting posted on a blog. Like, people are just not that excited to hear Lil Pump music. So if we're going by that metric, that people used to at least give it a look. Now people don't want to give it a look. Yeah. Okay. All right. So ironically, look like the only person I'm defending really so far is like Quando, right? Okay. Designer. I think that's kind of self-explanatory as well. Yeah.
Designer had one song.
Designer absolutely, he took his foot off.
Nah, two. That Timmy Turner, that shit was tough. I give him one, but that Timmy Turner shit was tough.
Off the ball. There was a time that he was being compared to Future. These days, he's being compared to
That's it.
Sexual predators, unfortunately. He was jerking off on the plane this and third. The Baby. Did the Baby fall off? No. I'm actually going to say no. I think the Baby didn't fall off. I think the Baby leveled out. The Baby was hitting that all-time peak. I think it was unsustainable. Yes, he did. You could have said he fell off during that whole LGBTQ situation. Things were a little bit slow for him. But I got to be honest, when it came to the Baby, over the last couple of months, whether he had I don't want to dance like a boom, he's had a couple of songs. He's been popping up with verses. Like he's more seeming consistent right now than actually someone who fell off. So I'm gonna actually take him off the list. Roddy Ricch, it's a puzzling thing trying to answer the Roddy Ricch question because are people just not fucking with his music anymore, or is his music just not hitting, right? Or some people believe that it was his attitude towards the success he got. Or maybe
cocky?
Thinking that he had it made because he had a song like The Box. That's why he never kept his foot on the gas or whatever the case is. But you have to remember, there was a time that we really legitimately thought he was one of the heavyweights in music. And not saying he's completely irrelevant, but things have cooled a bit. It's cooled a bit, definitely, right? And he's even admitted that a couple of times. I think every time you hear him talk now, he's talking about getting back into the dedication of the grind and everything else that got him the original hype.
I watched the Rowdy Rich interview one day, think he said he get writer's block. Like he don't really be like into the music type shit. Like he need his motivation back in the music, some shit like that. I think so. I think one day I did. I
Hype.
think so.
And
Might be
that would
wrong,
be
though.
a sign of quote unquote falling off. Meek Mill. Just got to speak objectionally. Yeah. Yeah. Meek, who sold 250 copies.
Meek Mill's 35 years old. Everybody under this shit damn near 28 and under. Maybe 30. Maybe 30. Maybe the highest one is 30. But come on. I don't think Meek Mill should be in this category right here, bro.
Meek, who sold 250 copies or 250,000 copies in 2018. Someone who, you know, whether it was championships or other records afterwards, just was a guy who always stayed with a big hit song. The only thing I would disagree with Meek is if we're really ranking these people, Meek ain't 10. Like, Meek would be probably like 3. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. You know, Meek used to be on a very short list of main rappers. Like, he was almost seen in the spot, again, not as Lil Baby, but seen in the spot where Baby was at for a slight second a couple times in history. And then it looked like he always fell completely out of the conversation, which was always kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
Fake niggas, we don't do those. Fake niggas, we don't do those. Hard code, weirdos, weird.